All right, aluminum sheets. Celebrate good times. Come on. With casings but no train for aluminum sheets. Well, that, sir, is about to change. I don't give a sheet. I have delivery? Are they aluminum sheet case? No, those are different. They're just aluminum sheets. Alclad aluminum sheets. Sheesh. I'm getting my naming all wrong. See? Not consistent naming. Okay. See. Well, if you're hangry, get something to eat, man. There is a solution to that problem. I do trust that's a solvable problem. Edit time table. Alclad. Pickup. Wait for a maximum of 5 minutes. Save. Haha, well, good. We have a solution with a problem, or sorry, we have a problem with a solution in the works. I said that backwards. Don't tell anybody. Let me change the name of this. Alclad Alum is probably a better name anyway. Alclad Aluminum. Oh, I even spelled this wrong. Loser. Am I a loser? Alclad. What a weird name for something. Is that a real thing? Alclad? Never heard of an Alclad sheet before. Alcohol. Fuck! Okay. Alcohol. Called. Sheesh. Sheesh. There we go. Alright, so we need to do a pickup and then a delivery. Wait for 5 minutes maximum, please. Save. Wait until full or 15 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Turn on. Let's go. Oh, haha. There we go. You can hear the sizzling. It's in the pan, so might need to run. Yeah, don't. Well, I do appreciate you staying and hanging out my stream, Tuds. Let's not burn down the house. I guess we do need priorities. Okay, we gotta turn off that signal. Go, train, go! Alright, guys, I'm starting to dig these trains, man. We are understanding. Okay, we gotta do this now. I'm gonna forget. Follow that train. We'll catch him. It's a concrete jungle. Where you at? I think the sheets are over here. Oh, I lost. Oh, my draw distance is so. Why is that? Oh, okay. I need a couple more stop signals here. Getting the right number of stop signals is kind of important. Now that guy is also held up. We're learning. We are learning. Are you kidding me? I'm pointing at this side. Gosh. That should probably be good. Apartment on the 3rd floor. Hey, that could still burn down. Don't be fooled. Okay, I should start putting a sign on my stations. Although it's kind of a repeat on this big sign in the front. Oh, we gotta remember to put a portal thing. What do you call those things? A temporal dimension into the alternate sphere. No. Well, Mercer spheres build the dimensional depots that teleport all of our wares into the alternate dimension. There we go. I speaketh very goodly. Choo choo. And it's not laggy anymore. I'm so happy about that. I will have to make an announcement for when we're going to work on the train superhighway. Because I think that's going to be awesome. Because right now we're getting too many slowdowns. This is too much traffic for trains that are just passing through. You know what? I could probably make a track. Why don't I have a track going that way? It looks like he's going around the long way. I thought I had a track going across. We need to double check that one. Could be something wrong with that track. Okay, this is, you can tell, the newer track. It's a little bit wider. My updated design. Our electric train has a steam engine, so we uses electricity to heat up a whole bunch of water. It powers our brakes, and I guess there's no smokestack, so it's not powering the engine. So it must be a real electric motor. But when we hit our brakes, we got lots of steam. Let's see if we could find the heat pump. Ah, good. See, I have a track. He could have gone this way. Why didn't he go this way? curiouser and curiouser. Well, one problem at a time. One problem at a time. A full load. A full load. I like it. I like it. I like it, guys. It's pretty cool. I have to admit, trains are fun. Oh, kind of missing the sound effects here. Okay, here we go. Now the build should fire up. Finally get to do our tests. Here they come. So a lot of material should get pushed down quickly. Theirs are all green already. Of course, still takes some time for everything to propagate. Ooh, what's wrong with the... Oh my god. Something tells me I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Ooh, can I have some? That sounds really good. Okay, we'll have to update the blueprint for... Oh my gosh. I have this problem in a few places. I guess is in one... yeah. Fixed. Probably on this level as well. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we're good. Looking good. Looking good. Of course. All right. I'm coming over for dinner. All right, let's make sure we fix our blueprint here for the sheets, or for the heat sinks, not the sheets. Sorry. You have to be responsible. Update our blueprint so we don't run into this problem again. I think it's just on the second level. Shame on me. Shame on me. Aww. But we are back in action. Oops. Save. Everything's good. Oh, no, not load. Save. That save button in the bottom right, please. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm going back and forth. Oh, 5 pull-ups as punishment? Okay, I think I can handle that.
We are here to pop,
All right, we'll be doing 5. Listen, maybe double check so I don't forget that we're actually loading up some of these materials. And then we'll do 5 pull-ups. It should teach me. Oh, look at that. Beautiful heat sinks. Woohoo! Yeah, we're getting them at a pretty good rate, too. All right, 5 I can do. Oh, man, I need a little stretch anyway. Oh, it's a good idea. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Awesome. How's that? No more punishment? What is this? That's a little glitch. Some kind of graphic glitch. Yeah, let's do this. Make a bit of an adjustment here. I want to dump these into the dimensional thing depot. So it just means we need to move it a little bit. I think I should start remembering to do this here. Every time I make something. Heat sinks are now on the network. Well, that wasn't too bad. Our balancer is working just fine. Okay, well, we're actually not using those yet. We should be using those soon. When we go to our next item here, wow, so heat sinks was made with, for something. Cooling system. Oh man, this is going to be a big one. Okay, we have the heat sinks now. Rubber. We have some rubber. So we can use the same nitrogen gas site that we were doing the fuses for. Production, what for the cooling system? Yeah, there's 4. It's in a blender. But we have everything. We already have the train network more or less set up. Oh man. Wow, look at then it goes to turbo motors, which needs more rubber. That's a lot of rubber. We don't have that much rubber. Oh, the oil production in general. Yeah, yeah. Oil or the gas, the nitrogen gas. Um, okay, let's go see how much rubber we have. I know it's not much. Transportation, launcher. Oh, the other thing I wanted to check is why the heck wasn't the train going down that path? Actually, let's take a train instead, so I could just experience the route for myself and see what's going on. Train in the pocket. Choo-choo. So we'll go straight through. That's fine. So why wasn't it going straight through? I have to look both ways. Uh-oh. Gonna go ride right on his tail. Catch him! We're breaking the rules for signals. Perfect. Look at. Oh, shit. Perfect. I thought we were going to go straight. Oh. Okay. Bad driving. Oh, well, that was easy. How does it correct the problem? Oh. See, I thought we were going to go straight. Nope. Turn. Oh, shoot. Keep thinking I'm hitting the turn button, but I think I'm missing. Has it been 8 hours already? Oh, Jesus! Why? God dang it. Came up from behind. Who's driving this thing? Oh! Well, at least they're easy to correct the problem. Alright, let's get out of here. There we go. Finally change the direction of that. I didn't know if I'm going to the right place. Oh, you know what? Oh, man. I have to go turn that guy back on. When you crash, it turns off self-driving. Alright, back to normal. Sort of. What is this? This is my copper facility, right? Yeah, I keep wrecking everything. So this is copper ingots being picked up. Okay, we don't want this place. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna beat him. We're good. Oh shit, did it again. Okay, let's just turn around. Not very good at driving my train. They're much better at doing this automatically. Okay, look both ways. Okay, turn left, turn to the right, turn to the right. Okay, now we should be able to turn left up here. Not here. At the intersection up there. Whew. That could have been a disaster. Why am I getting confused? Oh, there's the intersection. Okay, I think I should just terminate this intersection entirely. Because I don't want to be using it. There's too much traffic here anyway. I was planning on having a major... Oh, no. And that'll alleviate some of the problems we have. Okay, let's just put that guy over there. Okay, now these can go to stop signals. That has to remain. Okay. Okay, now this guy should go through this corner much more quickly. Shwoom! Easy fix. Okay, turn to the right, please. I gotta watch these arrows. I keep messing up my turns. Not very smart of me. Okay, let's go here. So this seems totally fine. Alright, we didn't see that. No train crashes here. No, none at all. So where is this guy going? He should be able to take that shortcut across. Oh, he did. Okay, this time he did. All right, good. This will take us to kind of where we want to go anyway. All right, things are shaping up. It's looking good. Minus the crashes, of course. Oh, much better. Much better through that little corridor. Okay, so I think we're good. All right, let's go. This station here, guys, this plastic delivery was the very first one I made. And it had a single track. I've since retrofitted it to have 2 tracks. And it's ugly as sin, but it works. In fact, it's so ugly, I need to sort of fix it. To be a little less ugly, I'm not going to get into too crazy mode here. Although I guess it wouldn't be that hard to properly fix now, will it? Fine. You convinced me. You guys convinced me. All right, very good. I think, you know what we're doing? We're just putting rubber into a truck. That's what we're doing. Not on a train. But I'm a little nervous in that we don't have a whole lot of rubber. Oh, we were going to check out the circuits too. Let's probably do that before we probably move on to our next project. We don't want to start running out of computers. If there's something wrong with the circuits build. So here I went gung-ho and I put signals everywhere, and it's kind of a waste. So I'm not doing that anymore. Where is our plastics train? So, if you want, I could show you guys the plastics build. All my oil stuff is down below here, pretty much directly down. So that was my first oil right over there. I got expanded. Oh no, don't fall. Got expanded. I'm gonna run out of power here. But anyway, this is where we're getting the plastics. And here's where, yeah, we are just dropping the rubber into a truck. This goes back a ways. Oh man. This is not a lot of rubber. We do have enough down below to make a rubber build if we had to. I kind of don't really want to, though. Is there any alternatives to using rubber? I did not. I'm not even sure where to start, to be honest. Kind of almost want to go into like a creative mode, and then do it from there. Oh, here we go. There's our plastics. Let's not interrupt our plastics train. Modular engines. Turbo motors. This is the big one. I'd have to look at that at another time, Tud. I think there was just too much to do in this current playthrough. Don't have any alternate recipes for turbo motors. Let's take a look online. So there is an alternate that uses rotors, or one that uses stators. Holy cow. And pressure conversion cubes. Those are like advanced things. And this one uses electromagnetic control rods. Those are I don't want to use those. Interesting. $45 per minute. That's a lot of rubber just to build one. At 2.8 per minute, we need 45 rubber per minute. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys do for the turbo motors? Let's go take a look at our rubber rubber facility here. Our plastics are fine. These should be full of plastic. Yeah. The one with the stators. So this is my power from oil. We don't really need that as much anymore. That kind of moved to nuclear. A nuclear plant is over there. You can see it in the distance. This is my plastic facility over there, based off of oil. That's a good one. That's building 900. Spent a lot of time making that one. And this one over here was the first ones I kind of started throwing together for power. But they're producing some plastics and some rubber. So here we got the plastics coming in from that build over there, being sent up to the trains. Here's where I'm getting the majority of my rubber. Now this is also kind of critical for supplying power, so we have to drop any excess into the sink. Otherwise, power would cease. And we're not using any of the rubber right now, but you see we're not getting a lot of rubber. It's kind of minimal. What I could do, I could change this whole facility to stop producing plastic. That might be enough to get us kind of going for a little while. So we'd have to be a little bit careful so we don't mess everything up here. This is very well balanced. So we've got to change these instead of plastics. I think the formula is a little different. Isn't it? 3 crude oil. What am I doing? The rubber. Just a few at the end, I think. There we go. So it produces fewer rubber. Oh no, the same. 2 plastics, 1 heavy oil, 3 crude. Oh, it's 2 heavy oil. That messes things up a wee bit. Probably not by much, to be honest. What am I doing with the rest? So there's 80. Hold on. There's 80. 20. 40. So we just have to remove a couple of these. Actually, we could just add... You know what we can do? We'll get a little more power. If we switch to rubber, we add another one of these, and we could add like 2 more generators. Well, this spot right here, Tud, has already more oil. I'm not using all the oil here. So that's another option. We can make a rubber facility just like that plastic one. That'll just take a bit of time. I wish I could just blueprint it and just drop another blueprint. That would be ideal. It took me a long time to build that. So here we're getting our oil. We're only using 300 oil. This produces 900 oil. This whole thing. Which is kind of wasted right now because I should have overclocked it. That didn't need to be overclocked. But we can get more oil out of this. Let me think about that, guys. I gotta take a quick break. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. Give me like just 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. All right. So that's the decision we're contemplating. I mean, I guess another option here is we could modify this to also output kind of half rubber, half plastic, but I'm a little bit nervous about doing that. We're going to need more plastic than rubber anyway. But we're not consuming all the plastic that this build is providing. So yeah, that's a decision. This is high production, 900. We're going to get 900. Do we need this much? We don't really. It is overkill. And this kind of meant for a large expanse in the future. Out of this oil patch, we could certainly get more out of this oil patch. We're not using like any of our plastic right now. The builds have kind of halted. You know what? That could be part of the reason. I think we might be something wrong with our the transportation of our circuit boards, because they're not getting any of the copper sheets. What are you thinking there, Tud? What do you think we can get more out of? This here, I think, is theoretically it's a closed loop system, and I don't think you can get any more plastic out of it. The maximum you could possibly get is 900 sustained anyway. It's a little bit over engineered, so you might get a little bit more than 900 at times. What would it take to switch this over? All these would have to become recycled plastic instead of rubber instead of plastic. But it changes the formula. All right, let's go over here. Let's see what we can get out of this. $20 per minute. That's not too bad. 20 per minute. I'm definitely not going to change the big one. Oh, look at all the plastic here. All these ones are plastic. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Eight, 80. This is only consuming, oh sorry, I'm reading the wrong number. Yeah, 120, that's better. We're only producing 40 rubber per minute here, so that would be able to run one of the cooling units. Okay, I think I tend to agree, Tud. I mean, I'm certainly thinking more endgame stuff with something bigger like that, but we have lots of room to expand to. We have lots of oil here yet to consume. We haven't come close to tapping it. Okay, let me set up the train network upstairs. I also want to check in on these circuits, see what's going on there, and then we could put in the infrastructure, and then we'll have to come there. It won't be done today. I don't have. It's going to be a pretty big job. We're not going to get that done today. Maybe tonight or tomorrow. What do I want? We're going to switch this. Actually, we'll just keep this. This should be able to shoot us straight up, right? Whee! That's how you travel. There we go, straight up. So we need to bleed off this. This is just sending stuff into the bus, which is paltry. It's very little. It's hardly using any of that rubber. There's like one build that needed some rubber somewhere. But then that means we should probably even change this to be a proper station. And we can add multiple stations to it. One for plastic and one for rubber. So that's going to take a bit of redesign, I think. And then this can end up being a pass-through train line to connect somewhere over there at some point. Probably even make it come around this way over the water. Yeah, it is a pain, isn't it? It is a pain. You know, if I was thinking ahead a little bit better, I could have designed my plastic build to do partial rubber and partial plastic. But I wasn't really thinking ahead. But anyway, this will be just as well. Do. All right, I'm gonna turn off. We're getting plastics here from down below. Actually, you know what? Should have left that. If I wanted to move the station, we got a crap ton of plastic here. I'll probably have to just dump it somewhere. Actually, before we do that, here, we'll let that drain. And I'm gonna go find our circuit. Let's solve that problem. We'll work on our rubbers, I think, tomorrow or this evening, I think. Rubber. Sorry. What did I want? Circuit. Circuit board pickup. What is going on here? This guy should have a delivery of copper sheets. Oh, someone. Oh, the guy behind me, I think He already reserved it. Okay, that's interesting. He, how the heck did he reserve it before he... That's kind of dumb. Oh, shit. Wrong button. I can't remember where the heck the circuit board build is. It's got to be over here somewhere. Hey, Clayton. Welcome back. I'm just discovering I'm going to need a whole lot more rubber in order to make these turbo motors. Oh, I think I know what's going on. So that should be just fine. Yeah, we're making circuit boards still. Not a ton of them. This was one of my early designs. It's inline. Oh, this goes back to the discussion we were having earlier about inlining. Yeah. So this is one of my first builds. I didn't have a train network yet. Didn't really know what to do. So I built all this. It's all connected. You see those belts going around all over the place. So the copper sheets are going directly into the circuits build, which is here. And the copper sheets are also being exported onto a train over there. So I kind of had a transition from the old to the new. So anyway, we do have circuit boards. It's just not in mass quantities, and we have no way of expanding this build because it's all locked in and tied together, and be a real pain to try and expand. How do you make rubber? It's made from oil. So here, I'll show you my build, Clayton. It uses the alternate. We were just looking at it, I think, before you came back. I'll show that. Then I'll probably have to log for the day. But oh, sorry, I did not. Let's actually do that first. Thank you for the reminder. What is this here? Oh, that's a four-way. What is going on there? So you got oil coming in on the right, and then that's the problem because you're lifting it up? Is that what caused all the problems for you? So in all of my designs, okay, That's probably why I haven't seen it. In all of my designs, I elevate the materials, and I always keep the liquids level with all the factories. Oops. So, what is this building here? I mean, water goes up a little bit when I bring the water up, the water pumps or the water extractors. You're going oil to fuel. Okay, nice. So are you using the diluted recipe? The alternate recipe? Not yet. Those recipes seem to be pretty good. I guess I'll just bite the bullet and I'll build a rubber facility very similar to my my plastic facility. Oh goodness, what's going on here? We're gonna need more copper inbound. It's like one problem at a time. I keep jumping from one thing to the next. It's craziness. Alright, let's take a quick look here. Go back to where we were. And then yeah, I'll bite the bullet. We'll make a rubber facility. Woo! Fly away! Shoot! I didn't slow down fast enough. No! Oh, I'm still falling. We've fallen out of the world. Is it ever going to end? Oh, I guess eventually does. Oh, now where are we? Look. We're like in heaven. We are in heaven. Okay, that was just me being careless. Uh-oh. Beep, 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 beep. Pioneer 4471 tragically had jettisoned himself off the planet. Rescue operations unnecessary. But he's back again. Nothing can stop us. I just, gave myself that designation. I have no idea what that means. Here, let's try this. Woo! Okay, actually this is kind of nice. You get a nice bird's eye view. So this facility on the right, Clayton, that's where I'm doing all of my plastic. So that's pumping out 900 per minute. That's a nice facility. That's the latest one I've built. Quite proud of that one. Over there is my aluminum build. That seems to be fine. I'm not worried about that for the time being. Over here we have oil into fuel, and primarily we got leftover plastic from it, and I'm using that plastic. I was using that plastic up here, but now I kind of don't need that anymore because I got the plastic generated from this over here. So what I think I'll do, I'll create another facility. It's going to mirror this one exactly. It's going to look almost exactly like this one right here. And maybe we could put it like right beside, like maybe over here somewhere. I don't know. And it'll just pump out rubber. That's kind of what I'm debating right now. Because I suspect I'm going to need a lot of rubber. I'll do it once and then I won't have to worry about it probably for a long time. Because I've got a lot more oil here. This is only using 300 oil per minute. I got 900 potential out of this one site. Yeah, these are some of my initial designs. I was just playing with it over here. Then a little offshoot over here. This one's a little bigger over there. Polymer resin. Do I even have? I might have that one. Do I have that one? Not that's no, that's alternate. I don't have. This is the big one, heavy oil. Woo! Wasn't sure if there was electrical around underneath. Okay, let's do a quick check here. What do I have? A polymer resin build. That's another option. So is it polymer resin right to rubber? This one. And then you have some heavy oil to deal with. The heavy oil could go into diluted fuel. So what's your ratio of oil to rubber? So you're just burning the gas for power. Because you could, here, there's also the alternate recycled plastic. This is the one I was using. You could take the fuel and make plastic. Or you could also take the fuel and make rubber from plastic. It's a 2-to-1 ratio here. If I had that turbo blueprint that needed the gas, what do you mean, Tud? So the easiest option is certainly to burn it, but we could probably get more out of it. I think, like, I don't think the power, like if I go high, if I invest in nuclear, power hopefully won't be an issue. Right, and that's what this is. This is a loop. This consumes all of the rubber, and it makes more plastic. So you can see it's kind of a 2-to-1 ratio. These row of refineries make the rubber, and these make the plastic over here. And these guys make the heavy fuel, and these guys turn the heavy fuel into the, heavy oil, and these turn it into the fuel. So that's probably the most efficient build. I've heard some people say that. I don't know if that's true. Like the amount of space I need for my nuclear over there is really small, and that's only going to get more efficient. That's just the first tier of nuclear. So I'm gonna go the nuclear route. Turbo fuel. Dealing with these darn liquids is a pain in the butt. Of all the... Oh, you don't mean blueprints. You mean hard drives. Of all the alternate hard drives for the turbo machine, or what it was, one of them needed gas. We put that production... I'm not sure if I follow that, Ted. Gosh, there's definitely some options here. For what specifically? Wait a minute, 20 gigs. You're getting 20 gigs out of it? You get 100 megawatts. Or 100 gigawatts, I should say. Well, that plant over there is giving me already 20 gigawatts. Nearly. Actually, a little less, I should say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 2.5. See, I don't know about that. That's giving me 15 gigawatts. That little facility right there. I can't imagine like 10 of those will be a hell of a lot smaller than a turbo fuel solution. Yeah, the higher tiers of nuclear I think are going to get crazy because you got to go through the plutonium and the fix-it and all that stuff. It's more of a distributed solution. See, that's not what I read. I read if you invest into nuclear, it's a good end game solution. It may take a little more upfront investment. And then you can convert all the fuel, all this oil can go into plastic instead of the power. Instead of like turbo fuel. Not that we'd ever need that much plastic. And we're kind of talking about, I'm probably talking about efficiencies that we'll never ever get to. They're going to be way too much. So I don't know. I don't have enough experience to really comment one way or the other to make a really firm. I don't have a strong opinion. So I'll have to try turbo fuel. I'll have to try turbo fuel. I want to try both. I don't know if I'll have time in this playthrough to do both. Four hundred gigawatts? So after bringing all the sulfur and the coal here to make the turbo fuel, and you mix it with all this oil, you're going to get 400 gigawatts out of this site. Assuming you make only power from here. But then how do you got to make plastic at some point? You got to make the plastic and the rubber from the oil somewhere. So I won't, yeah, I'm not making any turbo fuel probably for a little while. Gosh, there's so many things I want to do. We could duplicate this and we can get it making rubber instead. And we could just use like 300 more oil to do it. So the turbo fuel, when you make the fuel, you get, okay. And you get, well, I guess that's basically what we're doing over there. With that build. We're gonna fall. This is a build that's doing polymer resins. Polymer resin going into more plastic. But this is not using turbo fuel, this is just regular fuel. So that's just basically this build turned into turbo fuel. Well, let's do it this way, Clayton. You continue on with the turbo fuel build. I want to try the nuclear build. And then we can compare the difference. But I don't think I'll have time to do both. We gotta pick one. Oh, you don't have turbo fuel. Oh, look at all the radiation. This is the highly radioactive area. We have tons. I bet you we have tons of waste here now. Ugh. Let's see how much waste we have in here. Oh, gosh, not that much. Haven't even started on these ones yet. I totally messed up the build when I first did this. You can see how crooked they are. The most thing these things need is water. Well, I definitely want to try it. I definitely want to see what it's like. Huh! Breathe in that air. It's probably just steam, actually. All right, let's get out of there. And once we get to the highest tier of nuclear, it's all clean stuff. Die, you bugs! Okay. Something to think about, guys. I'm about as straight as the builder. I can't make straight lines. Hey! Go away. We don't need any more fighting here. Come get me up here, big dum-dum. Yes, those are my beautifully straight lines. Okay. Anyway, I have a few decisions to make. I think I'm going to go with another rubber build, guys. In a similar one to the plastic one we just saw. So we'll have to call it there, I think. It's been a good stream. A nice stream once again. Appreciate everyone hanging out today. Give me a follow if you haven't already. It certainly helps the stream. Who is currently on? Oh, we got Kaz is always on. Honestly. Oh, Nilos is on too. He's going to be changing over to Factorio pretty soon. Let's go to this new guy. His name is Matty Canny. Let's see what he's doing. It's his birthday. Well, there you go. You guys can go over and say happy birthday. Give him a like and a follow and all that good stuff. And you guys have a great rest of your evening for sure. I'll be on again tomorrow. We'll be solving some of these extra problems. And we should finish off most of tier, I think, phase 4. I think by tomorrow, we've got most of these issues.